Starting in grade school, I sort of gravitated toward art. When the teacher would select a piece that you did, I had that happen to me a couple of times growing up, and that's like planted a seed in my head. Wow, this might be something I can do. That's where I got that kernel going on the art in grade school and high school, and then I was thinking ahead to college. My parents were entrepreneurs. They had a business in East Chicago, and it was in electronics. That thing evolved, that business, Acro Electronics, evolved into a industrial supplier. So I literally grew up in that business. I slept on the shelf when I was a kid. I don't know, by osmosis, I guess, I got a training and an apprenticeship in that type of distribution business. So now I'm getting out of high school. I like art, I like what I'm doing in art. Logic would say, well, I should try to get an MBA, or I should try to get an electronic engineer degree. I didn't, I wanted to go to art school, and to my parents' dismay. And so I did. I went to Indiana State in Terre Haute. So I'm graduating from college. Now reality kicks in. The right thing for me to do would be to go back. And I obviously grew up in that business. So I stayed there for 26 years. And I never went to grad school. I got married, I had 2 kids, I had a fancy house in Chesterton. And all this time, you know, I'm running at 60 miles an hour every day, from morning till way late, and I'm not doing any art. Eventually I retired. I retired in 2018. My partner, Laura Kittle, is my partner in crime. We're upstairs on the couch, and there's the sun's coming through the window. I'm looking at the blinds over there where it cast a shadow, and it picked up the corner of the cable TV box. And I grabbed my phone and I took a photo of it. That was the image that created COVID cable box. And wow, it was like riding a bike. All of a sudden I'm back. I'm getting the rust off, things are happening, and it was COVID. We were all locked in our houses, nobody went anywhere, and it was the perfect time to get those things flowing again. And so that's when I started to get back into my art. Ironically, I was trained to do art. I did my career, made the money I had to make, and now I'm doing my training, so it's a flip-flop thing. But at my age, I can handle critiques better. My skin is much thicker. You know, if somebody says my work sucks, maybe it does. Maybe I should take a second look at it. My feelings don't get hurt like they did when I was a young man. Even though you're not a working artist, you're still looking at stuff, and you still see things when you drive by. And some of those jobs I had, I spent a lot of time in bad hotel rooms, and but in a lot of towns with small galleries and stuff. I would always find a way to take a quick tour if I could, if I had time. So even though I wasn't a working artist, I was still looking. Picasso was prolific until he was like 85, so it's never too late.